Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the GNU Essential Service, the board that replaces the Mueller because, well, he went batshit insane. Anyways, let's jump right into this review. This board features GNU's C3 camber profile, which is basically their camber 2.0, so you have a hinge point right in the dead center of the board where it's a little more flat in the camber, and then where it comes down outside the insert packs, it flattens out until the up kicks in the tip and the tail. Basically, this gives you the load of traditional camber, but an ease of entry in and out of turns, and it's a little less hooky. This board is available in 155, 159, 159 wide, 161, 161 wide, 164 wide. I rode this board in the preseason at Copper Mountain on a sunny bluebird day that had cooler temps, fresh corduroy, chunder snow, ice, push mounts, and kind of everything in between with zero wind, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. Compared to the old Mueller, this board seems just a hair softer, which puts it more at a middle of the road, all-mountain freeride flex with some freestyle characteristics, mainly the slightly softer nose and the flex point right in the tail. So what you get is softer nose, directional flex, stiffening back up to the tail with a fair amount of torsional flex. This board is fairly stable and damp. You do get some chatter out in the nose, and a little bit of that will resonate back underfoot, but overall the main body of the board, so from the front insert back to the tail, doesn't get knocked around, it doesn't get bucked. You can charge through chunder, you can charge through lumpy ass terrain, and it just sort of skips over the top or plows through it with ease. What's nice about this board is the C3 camber profile is easy to engage. You don't really have to fight to load it, and when you do engage it, you get optimal rebound. This is a board that off the tail, it will pop exceptionally well, but if you're fully weighted and you still like hit a side hit, you're going to boost with it. You don't have to worry about it fighting you to get that rebound, but it's still going to be able to snap and do what you need it to do. When it comes to butters, obviously the nose is going to be the optimal area. It's a little bit softer. You can just put your weight out over it, it locks in, it holds. There's a little bit of fight to it, but when it comes to the tail, a little more speed and a little more muscle will get you up on it, especially if you're just trying to like wheelie over a roller, or you're going sideways and you're gonna just lock it in. Be prepared to just sit over that tail and flex into it. That camber section of C3 in the middle will give you some rebound, so expect just a tiny bit of fight, but not an optimal amount. This board is quick and nimble, edge to edge. You're gonna notice that it transitions smoothly from toe to heel and how it engages right off that front foot, and then it allows you to drive from the middle of the board back to the tail. Whether you're doing tight, quick carves, long, hard, deep, drawn out Euro carves, it's got you covered. I will say that its strong suit is Mach 10 medium carves, those ones where you're not fully laid over, but you're on edge, you're leaving a trench, and you're just swooping from one side of the run, transitioning and swooping right back. This is where it really stands out. The magnet traction keeps you locked and loaded. You don't have to worry about it not engaging or not being able to grip, but it's not so grippy that you feel locked in at all times. Overall, this thing is a blast to ride on edge. So who's this board for? The all-mountain freeride guy that's gonna lay down a high-speed butter and maybe lay a trench from time to time. Someone that has a slight freestyle focus. So it's kind of a kick in the dick to Mueller that the Essential Service was his pro model, and this would have been the best version of his pro model to date, in my opinion. It rides better, it's a little more smoother, it's got a little bit easier flex pattern to it to engage. It still retains its pop and its stability. I like the fact that they kept this in their line. It's a solid ride. I will be recommending this to people. Comparable boards: the Ride Berserker, the Capita Black Snowboard of Death. This has been my review of the GNU Essential Service. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us and just see us grow out what we're doing over here, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.